Former President Carter had a small but significant impact on the lives of the people here in Charlotte, primarily his work after he left office with Habitat for Humanity. Queen City News anchor Derek Dellinger had a chance to talk with local Habitat officials about Carter's passing and the builds that he took part in and inspired here.
One of the builds that is identified as a Carter work project is this one here off Morrisville Drive in West Charlotte. This community was essentially built in 2023, and this was one of the only builds that did not directly involve Jimmy and Rosalynn Carter due to health concerns at the time. However, the spirit that they had still here.
It doesn't take much to see the genuine joy that former President Jimmy Carter took in his work after he got out of office with Habitat for Humanity. He believed in the organization's mission and initially participated in a building project in the 80s. That effort got a lot of attention, and what became the Carter Work Project eventually came to Charlotte.
They came to Charlotte in '87, the president and Mrs. Carter, and so we're able to build alongside our volunteers, alongside our homeowners. Many people that were here in the community then remember that impact.
Laura Belcher is the president and CEO for Habitat for Humanity for the Charlotte region.
They have their fingerprints and imprint on the kind of the origins of our affiliate.
That effort back in 1987 helped over 300 families, and in 2023, the Carter Project returned, though with a notable absence. By that point, former President Carter had entered hospice, and his wife Rosalynn was in poor health. She died just a month after the Carter Work Project started work here, work that is still taking place since work is not expected to be completed here until early next year, and in the spirit that has defined what Carter's work with Habitat has become.
We had nearly 3,000 volunteers come in from across the country. We built 27 homes. And so I think that the idea of honoring what the Carters started is really important.
Years ago, Carter was asked why he worked with Habitat.
I think that's the times in my life when I have wept more than any other for excitement and for gratification that I was privileged, along with my wife, to participate in such a great project.
I think that the Carters really were the best example of putting your beliefs into action, not just adding words, but actually physically putting your beliefs into action.
And even though former President Carter has passed, the Carter Work Project will continue on. In fact, next year's build is set to take place in Texas. In West Charlotte, Derek Dellinger, Queen City News.